you need to be the one in control and deprive the narcissist of any opportunities to try and exert their dominance. Child custody battles can be brutal even when two relatively sane people are fighting it out. But when a narcissistic spouse is in the picture, the fight takes on a whole new level of manipulation and deceit, as well as urgency, because there are children involved. So pay attention. I'm going to tell you how to beat them in court in a custody battle. Here are some strategies for crushing the narcissist in court. First, arm yourself with expert witnesses, particularly mental health professionals, who can attest to the impact that the narcissistic parent's behavior is having on both you and your child. A qualified expert can provide incredibly valuable insights, offering a credible voice that the court cannot easily ignore. Now, you may want to request a psychological evaluation or a custody evaluation, or ask the court to assign a guardian ad litem to your case. If you hire a really sharp family law attorney, they will know when and how to do this to maximize your advantage. Then, use these professionals to blow up the narcissist facade right in their own faces. Second, implement parallel parenting. Traditional co-parenting may be a recipe for disaster with a narcissistic ex because they don't play by the usual rules. So embrace parallel parenting, which is a structured approach that minimizes direct contact between the parents. This not only reduces conflict, but also limits the narcissist's abilities to exert control. When you're in court for your hearing or final trial, be sure to come up with a parenting plan on paper, take it to court with you, and go through it with the judge, showing that you've already thought this through and that you are the responsible parent taking a proactive approach. Let me share a little secret with you. Judges hate making decisions. I know that sounds crazy, but they love it when you come to court with a plan and then they just have to review it and endorse it with their signature, making it into an order of the court. So the court usually will find this approach I'm giving you to be more appealing, given its potential to foster a more stable environment for the children. Third, carefully select and prepare witnesses who can testify to your narcissist spouse's true character. Who am I talking about here? Friends, family members, or colleagues who have witnessed their manipulative behavior can be very valuable to you and to your case. Make sure that these witnesses are well prepared to withstand the inevitable attempts by the narcissist to discredit them. Fourth, empower your children by providing them with a voice in the proceedings. A child's advocate, called a guardian ad litem, can be appointed by the court to get to know you, your spouse, the children, perhaps others like family members who were involved in the children's lives, and they can offer insights into the child's wishes and experiences, as well as make recommendations to the court. This adds a layer of objectivity that can help counteract, can actually very effectively counteract the narcissist's attempts to manipulate the custody determination. Remember, narcissists tend to operate on their verbal firepower and often don't have a lot of facts to back them up. Make sure you do. Fifth, keep solid financial records. Narcissists may attempt to use financial control as a means of manipulation. Make sure your financial records are immaculate and well documented. A clear presentation of your financial stability not only counters their attempts at controlling you, but also strengthens your case as a stable and responsible parent. Sixth, expose the narcissist's true nature in court. Don't shy away from exposing the narcissist's true nature. Use your documentation, your witnesses, and their expert testimony to bring out the manipulative tactics for the court to see. The more transparent you are about their behavior, the harder it becomes for the court to ignore or downplay the threat that the narcissist poses to both you and your children. Seventh, obtain court orders that leave absolutely no room for interpretation and contain lots of specifics to eliminate ambiguity. Make sure that the presentation of your case to the judge includes a request for very specific language that specifies custody, parenting time, final decision-making authority, communication terms, financial issues, and more, and leaves no ambiguity for the narcissistic spouse or parent to be able to exploit. Many times at the end of a hearing or a trial, the court will direct one side or the other to prepare a proposed order. Whenever possible, I like for my firm to write the proposed order. Why? Because I know it will be done correctly and have all of those markers in there. And if the narcissist attorney is writing the order, one thing I know is it's going to be pretty vague. As an aside, our firm sees more people than you can possibly imagine who come to us because of problems that are caused by vague orders with non-specific language, whether it was the court that wasn't specific enough or one of the attorneys who wrote an order and didn't contemplate all the possible ways that something in the order could be misinterpreted, either deliberately or sometimes even unintentionally. So with a narcissist spouse, make sure that the language is clear and that there is absolutely no wiggle room. And anytime you have an order in a case with a narcissist, be absolutely certain to make them comply, hold them accountable, and be sure that you're accountable and comply as well. If you allow any wiggle room for the narcissist, guess what? They will exploit that. So you need to be the one in control and deprive the narcissist of any opportunities to try and exert their dominance. That's what narcissists thrive on, dominance. So don't give them that chance. Now let's talk about surviving the narcissist, both for you and your children. I know it's exhausting to confront a narcissist. That's what they're counting on, wearing you out in the war of emotional attrition. But your resilience is your strongest weapon. Get therapy for you and for your kids if you need it. Surround yourself and the kids with a support network and focus on maintaining your and their mental and emotional strength. Your and your children's reward from all this will be a future that's free from the toxic influence of the narcissistic spouse and parent. Hey, thanks for watching this video. Be sure to click subscribe, like, follow, and turn on the alerts so that you'll get notified when we post our newest videos. Please share these videos, leave us some comments, ask us questions, tell us what other topics you'd like for me to talk about, and join our Facebook group at Georgia Divorce and Custody for more info. And as always, I look forward to seeing you on the next video.